Welcome back, Sky here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make fireworks. So the first part of this video will be the basics of making fireworks. Second part of the video will be all the different types of firework stars with all the different colors. The third part of the video will be all the effects that you can add to these firework stars. And the last part of the video will be how to actually make and combine these firework stars to get the firework that you want. So all of these item frames are annotations, so I'm just going to leave you to click on them whenever you want or ready. So if you want pink dye, all you need is either a pink tulip, a peony, red rose red, and bone meal, and some gunpowder to create a pink fireworks star. So let's take these items, and then we can convert them into dye. And these are the crafting recipes for them. And then we take the gunpowder, and we can create a pink fireworks star. So there we have it. We have 64 pink fireworks stars. So let's say you want to quickly make a firework and you didn't want to deal with all these stupid fireworks star things I'm about to talk to you about. So the recipe for the plain-old firework would be paper and gunpowder. So if you pop that into a crafting bench, then you will get just the plain firework rockets. No effects, just fireworks. You can then change the amount of gunpowder if you want to have a longer flight duration. So secondly, we have the crafting recipe if you want to use firework stars. So the crafting recipe for a firework star is a effect, if you want an effect, which is a diamond or a glowstone dust, a dye or multiple dyes if you want, and some gunpowder, and you get a firework star. So let's take these items, take that, pop these in, and we can get ourselves a brand new firework star. So to make a firework with this, you just need to add some gunpowder to it, I believe. Paper. You need paper too. Whoops. You need paper and gunpowder and the firework star to create the special firework, which is blue in this case. So if we want a lime green firework star, we'll need some cactus green and bone meal and some gunpowder. So if we pop these in, we create the dye as so. Then we can pop these into with some gunpowder, and there we have it. 64 firework stars, which are of the color lime. There we go. So if we want a yellow fireworks star, we will need a dandelion or a sunflower and some gunpowder. So if we change these into dyes, as so, and we put in the gunpowder with the dye, we will get 64 fireworks stars of the color yellow. There we go. So if we want a magenta fireworks star, we'll need either some allium, that's a flower, or a lilac, I don't know if I'm pronouncing those right, and some gunpowder. So we just put them in right here and convert them into dyes, and then we add the gunpowder and we get a magenta fireworks star. So if we want a light blue colored fireworks star, you'll need either bone meal and lapis or some blue orchids with some gunpowder. So first we convert them into dyes as so, and we can add the light blue dye with the gunpowder to get our light blue fireworks star. If we want an orange fireworks star, you'll need some dandelion yellow and rose red, or some orange tulips and some gunpowder. So we convert these into dyes as so, with the orange tulip here, and we add the gunpowder to the orange dye, and we get a orange fireworks star. Now if we want some black dye, or in this case it's actually called ink sacs, we'll have to be killing some squids. So let's just kill a couple of these. And we have 4 ink sacs. So then we need a bit of gunpowder, and just convert it like so. And we get a black firework star, 4 in this case. So if we want a red firework star, you can have poppies, a rosebush, red tulip, or beetroot with some gunpowder. So we can convert them into dyes as so. And we can take some of our rose red and plop it in with our gunpowder, and we get a red firework star. So if you want a green fireworks star, you'll first need some cactus green dye, which you can get from cactuses or cacti. So you just plop it in the furnace, and let's wait for that to finish. And there we go. We have some cactus green, and we'll also need some gunpowder, and we put them together, and we get a green fireworks star. So if we want a brown fireworks star, we'll first need some cocoa beans and some gunpowder. Cocoa beans can be found in the jungle, and you just harvest them like so. And that should be about enough. And we just combine it, we combine it with the gunpowder, and we get a brown fireworks star. 15 brown fireworks stars. So if we want a blue fireworks star, we're going to need some lapis lazuli, which can be found when mining. So all you have to do is just mine it, and it'll pop right out of the ore. There it is. And we'll also need some gunpowder to create the fireworks star. And there we go. We have 25 blue fireworks stars. If we want to get a white fireworks star, we'll first need some bone meal, which you can get from bones, which you can get from skeletons. So let's take our bones and turn them into bone meal, and we can have some gunpowder and put them together, and we get there 64 white fireworks stars. Wait, whoops, wrong chest. So if we want a purple fireworks star, we're first going to need some lapis lazuli and rose red. So we put these and change these into dyes, and then we take our gunpowder, and then we can put the gunpowder with the purple dye to create 64 fireworks stars of the color purple. So if you want a cyan fireworks star, you're first going to need some cactus green and lapis lazuli and some gunpowder. So let's take these ingredients and then convert them into cyan dye, and then with the gunpowder we can create 64 cyan fireworks stars. Now if we want to create a light gray fireworks star, then we're going to either need an ink sac and bone meal, gray dye and bone meal, azure bluette, oxydaisy, or white tulip with some gunpowder. So let's convert all of these into dyes, as you can see here. Whoops. And there we go, except for this. So, if we take our light gray dye and gunpowder, we can convert it into a light gray fireworks star. So if we want a gray fireworks star, we're going to need some ink sacs and bone meal, and some gunpowder. So let's first convert these into dyes, and we combine it with the gunpowder to create 64 fireworks stars of the color gray. So let's say you want to add the diamond trail effect. First, you need a few diamonds. Then you can pick a color of your choice. Any color will do. Then some gunpowder. Finally, you can put these into a crafting bench, and you get a fireworks star of with a trail effect. So now you can test it with this. You make a firework like so. This is with the trail, and let's take one without the trail. So we combine these. This is the one without the trail effect. So this one is without the trail, and this one is with the trail. It gives a slight burst explosion. So that's the difference. So let's say you want the twinkle effect. You can have the trail and the twinkle effect, or either one, or none of them if you want. So first you'll need some glowstone dust, and let's make ourselves a firework star. So we put them in like this, and we get a firework star with the twinkle effect. Then let's craft a firework, like so. And there we have it. The three stacks of firework rockets with the twinkle effect. And let's compare it to one without the twinkle effect. And there's it without the twinkle effect. So this is the one without the twinkle effect. And this is one with the twinkle effect. As you can see, like, there are like stars that pop out after the firework has exploded. So let's say you want to make the large ball shape for your firework, and this is the only shape that you can have. So we'll take a few fire charges, and we'll grab some of this to make our firework star, like so. So it has the large ball shape, and let's make a firework out of that, like so. It has the large ball. And let's compare that to one that does not have the large ball shape. This one, in this case, is the small ball shape. So this is the one without the, this is the one that is the small ball. And this one is compared to the large ball, which is significantly larger, obviously. So let's say you want the star-shaped explosion shape, and this is the only shape that you can actually take. You'll first need some gold nuggets, and we'll craft ourselves a firework star from this. You can choose any dye you want, and it'll craft a light blue firework star in a star shape. And we'll compare that to a regular firework. We'll grab some of these materials. So this is the regular firework, and this is the star-shaped one that we're crafting right now, like so. Let's move this over here. So this is the one without the star-shaped, compared to the star-shaped one, which is obviously in a star. Let's see if I can get a better view. There. So let's say you wanted the firework that you are crafting to be in the shape of a creeper. So first you need any head, creeper head, regular head, it doesn't matter. We'll craft ourselves a firework star. We need some dye. So we craft it like this. What am I doing with dye? It says that it has the creeper shape. You can only have one shape, and it can be, of course, of any color. And let's, for comparison, do one that is of normal. So this one is just the same color. And let's craft the firework, like so. You add the firework star like this. And there we go. So this is the one that's creeper shaped, and this one is not. We're going to first test the one that isn't creeper shaped, it's star ball shaped, compared to the creeper shape, which looks like, of course, a creeper. So let's say you wanted the fireworks star in the shape of like a burst when it explodes. So you'll first need some feathers, of course, and you'll need to make a fireworks star out of that. Just pop these into the crafting bench, and you get a couple of fireworks stars of the burst shape. So let's craft one. Let's craft the fireworks for both of these. So this one is going to be for the normal, for comparison, And this one is of the burst one, which is the one that we were testing. Let's put this over here and this over here. So the first one that we're going to test is the normal, which is just a small ball. They can be, of course, any shape, but they can be of any color, but they can only be of one shape. So that's the small ball, and this is the one that we're testing. You see it bursts out a bit. So yeah. So if you wanted your firework rocket to go to a different height, all you have to do is vary the amount of gunpowder. You can add 1, 2, or 3 gunpowder to your firework star, or just regular gunpowder, to create different variations of flight for your firework. So if we put these together, oh, I forgot paper. You have to get paper first, and then you put these together, and you get flight duration 1. If you put 2 gunpowder, and paper, you get flight duration 2, and you get the idea. So these flight durations vary, of course. So if it's flight duration 1, it'll explode quicker than if it were flight duration 2. So let's do these simultaneously, well, sort of simultaneously. As you can see, the flight duration 2 goes farther than the flight duration 1. So you can combine different firework stars to create different effects for your firework. So let's say I had these 3 firework stars here. One that is orange and has a small ball shape, one that is blue and has a large ball shape, and one that is red and is creeper shaped. So I take my paper and gunpowder, and I plop them all in to the crafting bench. And it says right here that I have, as you can see on the right hand side, I have a small ball, large ball, and creeper shaped, all with the combination of all these firework stars. So if I detonate them, then they'll all go off at the same time, which is actually quite neat. That way you can create like a creeper head with a star shaped, and like a small ball with stars, so on and so forth. So let's say you wanted to combine the effects in the firework stars and not combine the firework stars themselves. So here we have different colored dyes, 2 different trail effects. There's a trail and a twinkle. A shape, which is going to be the, I think, large ball, and some gunpowder. So we can put these all into the crafting bench, I believe. Put these in, and our colors in. And we will get a unique fireworks star, which has all the traits of the ones here. So there's the large ball, the lime, orange, and blue. The trail, which is the diamond, and the twinkle, which is the glowstone dust. So we can take this, and then we can plop it into a firework, as you can see here. And it'll carry all of these traits over. Yeah. And there we go. You have different colors and different effects that are combined into one firework star. And you can combine the firework stars as well, creating even more variation. Welcome back to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. So yeah. Here are a couple of recommended videos I have. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Really, it does mean a lot to me. So yeah, bye.